party from 1947 onwards, we are seeing different riots. 1950, we have seen a very parallel bloodshed. And there have been constant migration of refugees. In western part of India, it has been more dramatic, but in eastern part of India, it has been in waves, in layers. So, even at that time, 1955, the government thought of both the nations of India and Pakistan thought that is there any way they can actually upgrade the friendship? And then they started organizing cricket matches. And in 1955, there was ban of a cricket match in Lahore from January 28th to February 1st. Cricket test cricket matches were generally taught for 4 to 5 days, we all know. And then what happens? The government initiates a process of easy visa so that Indian fans can go to Lahore and can enjoy the test match. And how to initiate that? Been sent many circulars, many memorandums that there will be certificate, identity cards, and the Pakistani government officers must come to India. They should make the visa process easy. People should go to Pakistan. People should enjoy the cricket match. And also, if they want to do some shopping in Lahore, obviously we visit foreign countries and we do shopping. So, if they want to visit to Lahore, if they want to do some shopping, then what happens? They have to take those items back to India. And obviously, this guy, Lahore was a Korean country. So, they're bringing Korean items back to India when they visit their home back. So, the customs at the airports, the customs at the border, they must be very cooperative too. And that was a success. This drive was a success. So, with this success, the government thought, okay, let's do something more. And apart from the cricket match, then there were one polo match, and then there were some hockey match. There were some first shows that was to be done in India. And a part of some in Gujarat and in Turkey. The shows were organized in that way. And similar memorandum were issued again by the government. कि चलो visa process easy कर लेते हैं. पाकिस्तान के लोग इंडिया में आए. ये पूरू ने बोला. And also they said that the earlier visas, they had free visa. They would have the priority to enjoy these patches. This was a memorandum. This was a government circular that we can find. And it was circulated wide. But then what happened? Within 7 days, we are writing another circular. And it says that, oh, it is too much work. We cannot touristicate every people who are coming from other part of the border and enjoying here a polo match or a horse show. No, we are not. Government does not have a specialty to do that. And so what happens? It was said that the matches are not available on public. Only the army officers and their wives and their family members can enjoy the matches. So this is a short list to let you understand that these borders are not permanently. Yes, these are permanently one way because they are drawn and we draw there. Officially, they are a map. And people in both sides of the borders, if they just cross, like if they want to cross, they are crossing. That is a part of border anxiety. That is not possible. But again, this border is so penetrable if the government wants that. If the policy, if the state, they facilitate the movement. And they have the sole agency to let the people know that they cannot facilitate it. On one hand, their power, they are giving the opportunity. And on the other, right after 7 days, they can say, no, these borders are so strict that we cannot make these laws flexible. So, when we're talking about partition, you must understand this is a story of bordering and this is a story of debordering and ordering ourselves. And this is a permanent story of picking some people as forever others of the nation. See, Indians and Pakistanis at that point of time, they were the heritages. But when there was a cricket match, there was a horse show, government thought that no, sports will be a medium when this kind of unity can be tested. But then again, government parameters became more important than a friendship match. And this is one part of the story. There is another interesting story. There is one person called Masid Ajba. He was a simple man. He lived in Lahore. And he used to come to Kolkata. Why? Because he used to play football from East Bengal. And then, after the plays of years Eastern World, he started playing with Mohammedan club. Then, in Calcutta, the government in Breslau, they also had a football team. And they used to play with this national insurance good, another company. Okay. So what they were doing, these matches were going on. This Masood Azhar, there was a central forward, he came from Nahor, was a very good player. And they were winning the matches. So the government of Tesla, they initiated an inquiry in the ID department saying that, who is this Masood Azhar? Does he have proper documents that he is coming to play to cricket from Nahor? Does he do any job in Nahor? Does he have any job in Pakistan at all? Is he a legal illegal? Is a legal Maiko? And the idea of this has responses to that query. Government of India responses to that query saying that yes, he is a legal citizen of Pakistan. He comes to India for play football. He stays there from April to October. Then he goes back. Sometimes he works in national insurance company, like has to earn something. And the rest of the time he plays football. This also gives him money and all that. So suppose in all these clues, it is not only about migration, it's also about labor, it's also about politics, and it's also about how mentality occurs in post-Kyoto India. So when they talk about partition, of course, there is a history of high politics. Of course, it will be in your storybooks, in your history book, is that how they were Gibbs mission, how they were cabinet mission, war-bearer plans, how far they were successful, what is the Mountbatten plan. These are a part of political history. But our story doesn't end there. Our story doesn't end from that Nanito Koti August. Rather, it is a new beginning. And this has been manifested in so many ways. We all know about refugee crises. We all know about riots. We all know about the problems of housing. And then I just told you a story about sports, football, cricket, Teluk, horse show, how partition impacted even these distinctions. So as a student of history and other disciplines, it is our duty to understand that this bordering and debordering is not a legal problem. It's a broader problem. It's a spoutation problem. And in today's world, it's a crisis in the world that we are talking about. It's a global problem where partitions creates a refugee generative process.